So the torrential downpours across California in the past few days have brought much needed rain to a region that is suffering through its driest conditions in over a millennium, its hottest temperatures in over a century, and its worst water shortage situation ever recorded. So a lot of people have been asking recently, how is climate change linked to the California drought? And I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the go-to expression, no single extreme weather event can be attributed to climate change. Well, now there's actually new scientific methods that make you able to attribute a specific extreme weather event to climate change. And so attribution science essentially uses observations, computer models, and statistics, and essentially is able to determine how often a specific extreme event occurs in a world with humans versus a world without humans. So using this technique, scientists have been able to have already been able to connect a dozen or so different extreme events all over the world to human-caused climate change. This includes extreme events such as droughts and rainfall events and flooding and especially heat waves all over the world that have now been attributed to human-caused climate change. So this is especially important because a lot of people are really interested in how the climate change problem that we're having now is relating to these extreme weather events that we're having. And if we're able to make that connection between extreme weather and climate change, then it will also help us figure out how to solve the extreme weather issues that we've been having. And so doing these studies takes a really long time to conduct. It can take 8 months to a couple of years. But currently, right now, there are a few institutions that are actually working towards building a system, like an attribution service, that would essentially be able to run these types of analyses near real time. So for example, during a heat wave or immediately following a storm, we'd be able to know whether or not climate change is playing a role in the extreme event. So now what about the California drought? How is that related to climate change? Well, there have been 5 published studies so far that have been able to analyze the California drought in the context of climate change. And these studies altogether sort of pull together this holistic picture of what's happening. And they basically pointed to both natural as well as human influences. So the natural influences are natural climate cycles like La Nina playing a role in the sea surface temperatures, which affects the drought. And also there's been no precipitation events that have attributed to climate change that have affected the drought. But they have also found human influence as well based on the extra heat we've had in our system, as well as the high pressure system off the coast. So basically, overall, the good news is that because we are part of the problem, we can also be part of the solution. Thank you.